Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Nicolette Amarillas. I'm an exercise coach and a posture and movement specialist. My goal is to help you move better and move with less pain, and also better understand movement mechanics in general, especially with exercises that you do in the gym or even on your tonal, or maybe introduce you to exercises that you've never done before. Today, we're gonna do the bent over reverse fly on tonal. So a couple things here. If you have a tonal, great, this will be very helpful. If you don't have a tonal and you're using dumbbells or even a cable machine at a gym, the cueing is gonna be exactly the same. I'm gonna give all the cues and form technique help that will help you with those different variations. It does not matter if you're using tonal or not. But the big thing about tonal is just keep in mind the weight will be very light. It's kind of like the reverse fly where you're standing and you probably do maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 pounds max, or even the 5 pounds feels impossible. This movement is very similar. I would say this is a progression of the standing version. So master the standing version, get comfortable with that, and then move into the bent over version as a progression of that other one. Now let me show you the range of motion and the movement pattern also before we get on tonal, because this one is surprisingly challenging whenever I'm coaching it in person. The coordination of this movement usually stumps a lot of people. So don't be surprised if it doesn't look perfect right away. I'll start from the side to show you, and then I might actually face away so you can see me from behind. So palms are gonna face each other for a neutral grip. Elbows are softly bent, so it's like you're hugging a beach ball. From here, you're gonna aim the elbows to where the wall meets the ceiling. So I'm not straight behind me to the wall, and I'm not straight up to the ceiling, right? See the difference? It's like just barely at an angle of where the wall meets the ceiling up in that top corner. The elbows stay soft the whole time. So imagine that you're actually moving from the shoulder. You're not moving from the hands. You're not pulling with the hands. You're pulling by opening the shoulder up and then closing the shoulder off, okay? Let me show you from behind. So we're opening up the shoulders, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then dropping down. Notice where my elbows go. And I say lead with my elbows because it really is the part of the body that is leading. It's the part of the body that goes back furthest, and the part of the body that really starts the movement when it follows along with the shoulder. Now let's try it on tonal. So take your hand to the opposite handle on the opposite side. Palms face each other. Knees soft, hinge position, just a couple inches behind the end of the tonal arms. From here, soften the elbows, pull the shoulder blades down and back, find a strong posterior chain. You'll open your shoulders up to start the movement. So start with the shoulders, hands and arms come along for the ride. And then control your way back down. This weightless, well, on tonal it's 5 pounds, is already really challenging for me. What you might notice as you get tired is your hands really trying to lead the way. We really want to avoid this. You can keep going if you're practicing with me. What I want to show you though is what we can sometimes find is that the hands start to like pull and lead back and the elbows drop down. We don't want that. So if your range of motion stops here, I'd rather you stop here than force it with your arms farther back, right? So it might just be here, 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 or you might be able to go all the way back, but what we don't want to see is the hands start to lead the way. It's not an easy move. I mean, that was really challenging for me, and I feel a ton of engagement through my back, but it is a really important move if you want to strengthen the back and strengthen the shoulders. Just remember, it's always important to do the stuff that you're not good at. This is definitely a move, like a reverse fly in general, I think that a lot of people might avoid, especially on tonal because it is hard. But remember, you don't get stronger by just doing the things that you're good at. You have to do the things that you're not good at, and that's gonna strengthen your weak areas. So just start small, small range of motion, a lower amount of weight, try it body weight, whatever you can do to work yourself up to that full range and a fuller weight. I'm proud of you regardless of what you try, and I'm glad you're here and I'm honored to coach you. I hope to see you soon.